Hello, ocean lovers. Ever wondered what your odds are of being attacked by a shark? Well, let's dive into some statistics. What if I told you that your chances of being bitten by a shark are around 1 in 11 million? That's right, 1 in 11 million. To put that into perspective, you're more likely to be struck by lightning, which happens to about 1 in 700,000 people. You're even more likely to be injured by home DIY tools than by a shark. Yep, you heard that right. Those hammers and screwdrivers pose a greater threat than our finned friends in the sea. In fact, you could even win the lottery before you'd have to worry about a shark attack. The odds of winning the lottery? 1 in 13 million. So you're essentially more likely to become a millionaire overnight than to find yourself in the jaws of a shark. Now, does this mean we should let our guard down and disregard any potential danger? Absolutely not. While shark attacks are incredibly rare, they do happen, and it's important to know how to respond if you ever find yourself in such a situation. But the aim of these comparisons isn't to downplay the seriousness of shark attacks or to make light of the victim's experiences. Rather, it's to challenge the widespread fear and misconceptions about sharks. It's to shift the narrative from viewing sharks as mindless maneaters to understanding them as the fascinating, complex creatures they really are. So the next time you're in the ocean, remember, you're more likely to get hit by lightning, injured by a DIY tool, or even win the lottery than to be attacked by a shark. And that's not because sharks aren't present in the ocean, but because they aren't the mindless predators they're often made out to be. Surprised by these odds? Let's dive deeper into the world of sharks and see what we can uncover. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the widespread misconceptions about sharks. These misconceptions, often fueled by blockbuster movies and sensationalized news reports, have painted sharks as mindless, man-eating monsters. But the truth is far from this image. You see, sharks are not the indiscriminate killers they're often made out to be. In fact, they're intelligent creatures with a complex social structure and an essential role in maintaining the health of our oceans. They're not out to get us. Most shark attacks on humans are cases of mistaken identity, where the shark confuses a swimmer or surfer for its usual prey, like a seal. Another common myth is that all sharks are dangerous to humans. Out of the over 400 species of sharks, only a handful are involved in attacks on humans. The majority of shark species pose no threat to us. Unfortunately, these misconceptions lead to unnecessary fear and harm to sharks. This fear often results in reactionary measures like shark culls, which have a devastating impact on shark populations and the overall health of our oceans. It's crucial to dispel these myths and foster a more accurate understanding of sharks. They are not villains, but rather vital components of our ecosystem that deserve our respect and protection. However, it's also essential to remember that while shark attacks are rare, they can still happen, and when they do, they can be deadly. That's why it's important to know how to behave in the presence of a shark, and what to do if an attack does occur. So, sharks aren't the mindless killers they're often portrayed as, but what should you do if you do encounter one? Stay tuned as we dive into the right approach to shark encounters in the next section. Imagine you're swimming in the ocean and you spot a shark. What's your next move? Now, let's talk about the right approach to shark encounters. The first and foremost rule, don't panic. Sharks can sense fear and distress, so maintaining calm is crucial. If you spot a shark, stay as still as possible. Your calm demeanor can help you avoid triggering an attack. Next, avoid sudden movements and don't thrash around. Sharks are attracted to erratic movements, which they associate with wounded prey. Instead, move slowly and deliberately. If you're near the shore, start to swim back without causing a commotion. What if the shark approaches you? Well, maintain eye contact. Sharks respect assertiveness. They're less likely to attack if they feel you're aware of their presence. But remember, never turn your back on them, as this could provoke an attack. And if the shark comes too close for comfort, that's when you need to get defensive. Aim for the snout, eyes, or gills. These are sensitive areas and your best bet at fending off a shark, but only use this as a last resort. The goal is to deter, not harm, these magnificent creatures. If you're diving and see a shark, the rules change slightly. Stay vertical and don't play dead. Sharks are scavengers and may take this as an invitation. Instead, keep your eyes on the shark and back up against a reef or wall if possible. This limits the angles from which the shark can approach you. Finally, if you spot a shark, alert others around you. It's not just about your safety, but the safety of everyone in the water. Remember, sharks are not the mindless predators they're often portrayed as. They're complex creatures, and understanding their behavior can help us coexist peacefully. Most importantly, respect their space. We're visitors in their world, so let's act like respectful guests. Remember, knowledge is your best defense when it comes to sharks. Ready for the thrilling part? Let's talk about how to outsmart a shark. Understanding shark behavior is the first step to outsmarting these magnificent creatures. Sharks are not the mindless killers we often portray them as, but rather curious creatures that use their mouths to explore their surroundings. This can unfortunately lead to bites, but with a little knowledge, we can avoid becoming a shark's chew toy. Sharks are attracted to erratic movements and high contrast colors, so if you're in the water, try to stay calm and avoid flashy swimwear. Remember, you're in their territory, and the goal is to not draw unnecessary attention. Now let's talk about shark deterrent devices. These innovative tools use the shark's sensitivity to electromagnetic fields to create an uncomfortable sensation that encourages them to swim away. It's like a security system for your body, creating an invisible shield between you and any curious sharks. Let's dive a bit deeper. If you find yourself in a situation where a shark is getting too close for comfort, there are measures you can take. Contrary to what some may believe, you should never play dead. Instead, maintain eye contact. Sharks respect a confident gaze, and it can often deter them. If a shark does decide to get physical, aim for the sensitive areas, the eyes, gills, and the tip of their snout. But remember, these are last resort measures. The most effective way to avoid a shark encounter is to stay informed about your surroundings, avoid swimming at dawn or dusk when sharks are most active, and always listen to local advisories. Armed with these strategies, you'll be well prepared for any shark encounter. Remember, the ocean is a beautiful place filled with wonder and mystery, but it's also home to some of the most powerful creatures on the planet. Respect their space, stay informed, and always be prepared. With knowledge and understanding, we can coexist with these amazing animals safely and peacefully. Let's recap the crucial points we've discussed today. We've journeyed through the fascinating world of sharks, debunking myths, and shedding light on the reality of shark encounters. We've learned that despite their fearsome reputation, shark attacks are actually quite rare, but being prepared for such an unlikely event could save your life. We've established that understanding shark behavior is the first crucial step. Sharks are not the mindless killing machines they're often portrayed as, but complex creatures with their own behaviors and habits. Recognizing these patterns can help us coexist safely in their oceanic realm. Next, we've explored the right approach to shark encounters, staying calm and composed, maintaining a defensive position, and avoiding sudden movements can potentially deter a curious shark. Remember, sharks are more likely to be interested than aggressive, and keeping a cool head can make all the difference. We've also unveiled some secrets to outsmarting these powerful predators. From using shark deterrent devices to knowing how to protect yourself in the water, these strategies increase your chances of survival during a shark encounter. But the most important takeaway from our discussion is this: your safety lies in your hands. Equipping yourself with the right knowledge and skills is the key to enjoying the ocean's beauty and wonders responsibly. Sharks are an integral part of our marine ecosystem, and understanding them better can lead to safer and more enriching experiences in their world. Now it's your turn to dive in. If you found this video informative and exciting, hit that like button. Share your thoughts or any personal shark encounter stories in the comments below. Your engagement fuels our passion to bring more survival tips and thrilling adventure content your way. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with our latest videos. Remember, your safety lies in your hands. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and keep exploring the wonders of the ocean responsibly. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more survival tips and thrilling adventure content. Thanks for watching.